Molly, first off, what did you see from Barrios there early in the start that wasn't working?
You know, it just seemed from the get-go that for whatever reason he looked uncomfortable. He had trouble getting settled in somehow. With not throwing a lot of strikes in the first inning, he was able to get off the field. But you know, he just kind of looked like he was in a rush with his body, and his command was off on all his pitches. You know, I was just trying to find a way to get him through that second somehow, and it never happened. So, you know, they put up a big number, and then Phil came in and gave up the homer, and it was uphill from there. I'll just say that I admire our teams playing the game out. You know, we were actually a couple at bats there where, you know, one more big hit and we had a chance to start doing something special. It just never quite materialized. We left a lot of guys on base despite only getting 5 hits. So, but yeah, Jose had a tough going, and I'm not sure if it was the layoff, the extra rest, or, you know, the different routine with the break. But, you know, it was obviously a struggle for him tonight.
Within that game, you lose a couple of players. Any update on Buxton and Vargas?
Yeah, you know, Buck, I didn't realize. You know, that when he scored from first on Dozier's double, that he had, you know, had a slight groin strain. He wanted to stay in the game, and when I became made aware of it after the double, you know, we got him out of there just to make sure it didn't get any worse, because I know he wouldn't slow himself down. And Kenny, you know, I know he had a little bit of a bone bruise back from Rochester off a foul ball, but he said he was doing fine, and for whatever reason tonight it just started getting progressively worse. You saw him go after the pop-up, and then after the base hit, he labored getting down to first base. And so we'll have to see. He's going to go get X-rays tonight just to make sure we don't have anything going on there.
Within the battle you guys put up in the batter's box, you see one of your players get his first major league hit. Had to be very satisfying.
Well, you know, we you know, Dozier breaking the Twins record for leadoff homers, and then of course Zach getting his first hit. You know, he's only got 1 hit, but he's taken some good at bats. It was good to see him fight that one off and you know, get an average that wasn't 0. But he's a little grinder. You know, he brings a little fire to the game, and you know, it's nice that he's getting a little taste right now.
Molly, how much did Polanco's error contribute to the first inning, and at what point does it swing over to Barrios as far as trying to make a pitch to get out of that inning?
Well, it was the second inning, and you know, it looked to me like, you know, with the runner going on a 3-2 count, that you know, it happens quickly, but you think you might still have a chance to get a double play, and you maybe miss instead of concentrating on getting the right hop, you just kind of, you know, getting a little collision course with the baseball, and you know, he wasn't able to come up with it cleanly. And how it, you know, a lot of times you look for your pitchers to try to pick you up when you make them, you know, a defensive mistake, and that didn't happen. You know, we're at 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, and you know, he's got, I think, Correa up there or somebody, and we're just trying to, you know, keep it there. The last thing I really want to do is to burn through a bunch of guys on the first day back, because it can change a fresh bullpen in a hurry. But you know, I think he was ahead 1-2, and they finally got that base hit up the middle, and then we had to go ahead and make the change.